Hello, guys, and welcome back to another episode of My Little Conversations. My name is Wandrika Edna, and today I'm actually a very happy person, which is just, I don't know, it's just amazing. But anyway, um, today was a long day, is a long day because it's still going on. But funny thing, I don't like ugali, like at all. If you give me nyama choma, I'd rather eat nyama choma with fries. If you give me omena, I deep fry and eat as a snack. If you give me fish, I eat fish kando and then I eat ugali and greens after. So I've never liked ugali at all. Like, to be honest, like I just eat because the people who I live with or who are around me like ugali. But I might have just found something I can love ugali with, which is ugali matumbo, which is what we're having today, and I'm so excited. Yeah, I know it sounds a bit TMI for me. Like I don't say on here what I'm eating, but yeah, anyway, I feel like I'm overexcited today, but like it was so evident to the point. Where I work, there's like a tea room where you go serve tea, like specifically a room where you go serve tea. You can sit there, you can go with your tea. There's also a microwave, you can warm your food and eat from there, your lunch and all that. So in the morning, when I went to serve tea, I was smiling kabisa. This guy's asking me, kwani if raha yako si tugawie kidogo? And I don't know, I was just happy for probably absolutely no reason. But sometimes I like such kind of happiness because you can't take it away, trust me. But anyway, um, in the same spirit, I wanted to talk about something interesting today. And as usual, I'll give it in the form of a story. So, sometime back, when was it? Towards the beginning of this month? I think so. Towards the beginning of this month or end of last month, I was home alone for like 4 days, 3, 4 days. So I had also I was waiting for a certain package which was being dropped at Gong by G4S. And because I was home alone, like, to be honest, in other cases, I'd tell my mom, when you go to Gong, go, here's my ID, go get the package for me. And she'd be gracious enough to do it because obviously it's not like heavy stuff I'm getting. But yeah, on said day, I was alone at home. So anyway, what was I saying? I got called at home. Wait, what? I got called to do some things, but anyway, I was saying I was home alone for like 3, 4 days, and I had a package at G4S na nilikuwa nimepata the message. Actually, the message came in on Saturday. And then where I realized I don't have my ID and I know I can't go collect without my ID. So now I had to wait for Tuesday. This was it on a Tuesday really? Yeah, it was because Monday I was going somewhere. So Tuesday. So I decide, you know what? I won't wake up early. I'll go in the evening because I checked online. They said they lock up at like 6. They close at 6. So did they say at 6? So that's what I did. I got in a mat early and I was in Gong be like minutes to 6, and I was really hoping I get there before 6. But anyway, so I get there, and what happens? The Kamlango is like half closed and there's someone standing there. What do? I like excuse ndio nipite. So this guy's like, mbona unapita wewe msichana badala uniongeleshe? So I'm wondering, I like in my head I'm like sikuongeleshi because I know you're not the one who gives packages hapa G4S. But then I told him, si nimekuja package yangu. Akasema tumefunga. Nikamuuliza, ai si 6 haijafika. Simeandika mnafunganga 6. So this guy tells me, hapana tunafunganga 5, itabidi umerudi kesho. So in my mind I'm already disoriented. I'm like, I had already made plans. Now what will I do? I'll have to come back tomorrow. That's extra cost for fare because I live far from Ngong. I have to panda a car or matatu. And you know what I did? Like my older self would have lingered there and felt helpless and felt so down and felt so bothered. But particularly on this day, I didn't have time for that because it was already 6. I am home alone. I don't even know what I'm going to eat. There's no food at home, so I have to figure out what I want to eat. Go buy something. Go home, prepare the food. Not the luxury I have when my mom is at home, when I get home and there's already food cooking or she has an idea of what will cook. So anyway, so this guy tells me, itabidi umerudi kesho. What do I do? I just ask him, okay, kesho nitapata huyo msichana saa ngapi? Because I know it's usually a lady there who's there. So akaniambia by saa 2 and I was like, okay, great. In my mind, I was like, yeah, if I linger here, this guys won't give me my package. So might as well go figure out how I'll come in the morning or tomorrow before 5. Because now I know at least they open by like 8 and they're closed at they open by 8 and they're closed by 6, by 5, sorry. So yeah, I moved on pretty quickly in this particular case because I knew, like, by the way, my motivation was also, I don't know what I'll eat, I don't have food at home, and I'm alone at home. So if I nikicheza nikose kidogo, I'm sleeping hungry, and there was absolutely no way that was going to happen. So anyway, what am I trying to say? Sometimes the power of moving on is so interesting because it's some sort of redirection sometimes, and you linger so much in, like, kama hapa ningekaa tubishane na this guy about my package, he wouldn't have given it to me because it was me and some other 2 guys, and these 2 guys had come before me. So anyway, nimeitwa tena, but what was I saying? There were some other 2 guys who had come before me, if I'm not wrong, and they're the ones who actually made me realize sitapewa package yangu because this guy said wezi hata kama umefika, because this guy was complaining saying, oh, kazi inafungua saa 2, so he can't come get his package hiyo saa 2 because anafaa kuingia kazi by saa 2, and this guy told him mwenye anapeananga packages amefunga na kufuli akaenda na funguo, that's why I can't give you your package. And this made me just walk out the door and go home because I knew hapa, even if I bishana with this guy, I'm not getting my package today, even if that's what I had set my mind to. So today I've had many interruptions, but what was I saying? Yeah, so I knew for sure I'm not getting my package today, even if I'd pangad in my head that's that's what I'll do. So yeah, and I went the next day at like 8, found the places open, and I got my package, and I went to wherever I was going. So what am I trying to say after this long, not so long story? Sometimes moving on is the best thing you can do for yourself. And when the first sign comes, like when you get the first signal that you should move on, that's the best time to move on. Be it like a toxic job, a toxic partner, a toxic friendship. It doesn't even have to be toxic. It could be something that was great and healthy, but it may serve its purpose. And now time has gone by, people change, things change. Your job could be now too comfortable and the pay is not niniring. and you just need to find a new environment to grow, to learn, to get more money. And sometimes you need different friends. Sometimes the partner you're with doesn't align with your current values or what you stand for, or you don't even have common ground, or I know you get me, but saying it again is way easy than doing it. Like in this case, by the way, me moving on and deciding I'll come for my package tomorrow was very easy, because coming for a package is one thing, moving on from a whole ass relationship or from a friendship or a job or even a family member who's now toxic, and you've realized they're toxic because you're old enough to realize, is a whole different thing, and it is so hard. It's not as easy as I'm making it out to be. But something I've also realized, the faster you are able to move on and adapt to things, the easier your life will be. Because I have noticed the world revolves around change. Like your days can never be the same. As much as you have a routine, maybe you wake up, go to the gym, come back, shower, pack your lunch, take breakfast, go to work, put your food in the fridge, sit at your desk, start work, go for lunch, come back, finish work, go home, eat supper, shower, sleep. It will never be. You'll do the exact same things, but you'll do the same things differently with different people at different times. Like even if umeanza every day, you what is it called? You check into work at like 8 a.m. Sorry, it can be 8:00:00:00 a.m. every day. Everything can be the exact same to a T. And something interesting. Last year, I challenged myself to put myself in uncomfortable new environments around new people that I don't know a single person in that room, sort of new place. I don't know a single person in that room, and I intentionally put myself in that room. And let me tell you, that was hard, because me as an ambivert, leaning more towards an introvert, it's so hard for me to make new interactions with people I have no association with at all whatsoever. And I did that a couple of times, and I made new friends, I made new acquaintances, I met some people I'm still in touch with till today. There are people who have given me the most interesting opportunities through them. And like nowadays, how I interact with people in new spaces, you would literally think I'm an extrovert, but I am not really an extrovert. So anyway, the power of moving on is so great, and it is so underestimated in this day and time and age, because people think once I have a grip of technology and the phone and I'm behind a screen, that's it, I don't need people. But sometimes a community is really important. Something I've also come to learn. A community, a group of friends, a group of family, relatives, all that is also important. So anyway, I want to know what kind of person you are. Are you the kind of person who moves on quickly from things? Are you the kind of person who there are people who actually, they're the one causing the shift. There are people who adapt quickly. There are people who are so slow to adapting to change, and there are people who are so rigid, they don't want to change. They don't even accept the change has happened. These ones who are slow to change accept the change has happened, but they take their sweet time. So anyway, I want to go eat ugali matumbo. That's why nilikuwa naitwa nikiambiwa hiyo ugali isiungwe. Oh, your matumbo isiungwe, sijui nini. So let me go enjoy. Anyway, yeah, have a lovely week. Have a lovely beginning of April. And I hope that you will encounter everything that you wish for, that April will be what and much more than you wished for. Bye. Thank you for reaching this far.